because we started
I
less
did it
than,
again. I did it
yeah,
again. It's a Monday and we were
yeah.
traveling. Hi, everybody. I did it
We,
again. I did it again. Happy Monday. We need to do it again. We need to do it again. Okay.
do it.
We'll do a quickie recap.
Yeah, I don't think we had much news anyways, and we
Yeah.
started like it was already later.
Yeah. So we
So
started late because it's a Monday. We had a great meetup. We'll tell you all about that. I'll be on later this week with Westwood and TPA, and we'll have like a little wrap up. I want to jump into some of the most exciting stuff. I think is the NFT stuff that I want to talk about. I saw you guys know I adore Melania Trump, and I now own Solana because she has this NFT available. I'm also very passionate about foster care. 3 of my kiddos are adopted from foster care, and her Be Best organization focuses on or benefits children specifically, but also helps kids in foster care get into science and technology. And so she has launched this NFT line. This one specifically is available until December 31st. And so you can go to her website, melaniatrump.com, and it is so beautiful. And they have a physical piece that was created, and then they made the digital, and it also has a
My vision is
audio.
look forward with inspiration, strength, and courage.
And you can go on here and purchase these, and a portion of the proceeds will benefit her Be Best campaign, which I believe I put here. No, I did not. Let's see. I'll have to go back and find it. I'll find it. There's more information about it. So we're live. Thank goodness.
I
We
know.
just did
No,
the
it's
show again. I do this to Michelle like every time I travel and come back to go live. So I apologize. You guys.
no, it's super okay, and we actually started a little bit later today. Anyhow, it's the holiday season. We all caught up, just Christmas shopping and getting everything together, like, right for the holidays.
Yeah.
And I was very touched by this campaign. I think it's amazing what she did. I love the watercolor piece. It's very artistic. Her eyes are beautiful.
Mhm.
And I'm very happy that, she's influencing kids in a positive direction, giving them a possibility of, develop their skills in the future. And, it's just goes a long way, all the effort.
There will be a few more in January. They're rolling out. So there'll be a whole series of these coming out, but this is the first one. So
I bet these are going to become part of history too, Lisa, in a way,
I think it's part of history in the future. We're seeing this, and I got so excited when you shared that next story about Elon and Turkey. And
yeah, I was talking to Lisa because this is not something that was in our repertoire over here. It wasn't on our list of our headlines, but I mentioned to her that President Erdogan, who is the president of Turkey, he also gifted Elon Musk 5,000 NFTs that were drawn by children, 5,000 kids from Turkey that draw space drawings for Elon Musk. So we just seeing this NFT technology taking off, and even leaders talking about this technology and making use of this technology. And here you have a president gifting, Elon Musk NFTs as well.
And they were involving the space, which that makes sense. And then I mentioned, we were talking about how Elon's talking about having to, fighting with Elizabeth Warren about, how many billion he's going to pay in taxes and whatever. And I don't even know what's going on, but it's very interesting to see what's going on in the world right now. And it's beautiful to see that it's benefiting children when for so long children have been in the background and haven't been a priority. And, seeing kind of them brought to the forefront. So
the trick is what I told my husband initially, it's like there is always this obsession of these leaders gifting this, extremely rich already businessmen more gifts like they need. It should have been the other way around. Elon Musk gifting 5,000 poor Turkish children.
He may have. Think about what Melania is doing with her NFT.
Exactly.
Proceeds are benefiting children in their education. That whatever Elon's doing with the because they're thanking him with NFTs. They're drawing pictures to say thank you because the Turkish lira is worth nothing or losing so much value.
Exactly. And it's like his private. Yes, he's taking maybe people to space and he's doing, but it's a private endeavor. It's like it's getting, in the end, he's looking at making himself rich with this endeavor. I don't think he's doing this for humanity, so
you don't know.
I don't think neither
what did he get paid for it?
Oh, Jeff Bezos are doing that for humanity. It's just for
Jeff
their
Bezos is a different situation.
We
don't know what he got paid for this. What if all he got paid was these children's NFTs for sending these
it is a little awkward, but let's just say this kind of businessmen just like, doing this type of things. And I remember on one of my first cryptocurrencies that I've ever attended, it was actually the second one. It was a blockchain summit in Los Angeles. And I got the opportunity of listening to Steve Wozniak, one of the most genius men, the creator of Macintosh. I mean, the guy who really taught the real geek, and he's saying that he traveled to Saudi Arabia. He had a presentation there during a tech conference or something like that. And that, the guy, the big guy in Saudi Arabia came to him like really extremely expensive gifts and things like that, and that he felt extremely awkward accepting them because he was there for the technology, to hang out with the kids. And he mentioning that they always wanted to keep him in private rooms, and he really wanted to be there in the field with the kids, listening to their ideas and things like that. So sometimes I think that, there are several good ones too that, will say no to those gifts and say, let me enjoy with a good crowd and really create something nice and develop something nice for the world. But a lot of them are just thinking of their egos and their profits and things like that. So,
I think that's how you'll see who the good ones are, maybe. And maybe
I think so. In the long run, it's nice to go to conferences and hear them and actually listen them speak even on YouTube, because you get to know their character a little bit more. And I think, no matter what, we think of them, not we think of them, but a lot of people, just follow what they say, just like as if they are gods, but they are just regular people, so. Right. It's important to know their character, their core.
Definitely. Can you talk a little bit about, you were telling us a little bit about what was going on with the Turkish lira as you were hearing this information about, because you're hearing the president talking about this with Elon and just how quickly that dollar is moving up and down in Turkey.
For sure. The volatility, we think the crypto markets are volatile right now. You gotta see the Turkish lira, okay? You saw it rising from, the single digits all the way to $18 last night. When I went to sleep, it was $18. 18 liras, $1, okay? 18, you could, basically it took you 18 liras to buy $1. And we slept, and in the morning, Erdogan came last night during the day in Turkey did some sort of announcement, which I don't know exactly what it is. But the lira went down again to 13%. So that was a 7 lira drop, which is like close to 40%. And imagine the people who were hedging on dollar for the last few months, thinking, okay, it's much safer to be in dollar because we're losing. Today they took a big hit. So yeah, it's not really nice. So it's very unstable right now, but that was some measurement that he took to try to control this extreme height that was happening in the devaluation of the lira, basically, height of the dollar.
Yeah.
Which is the dollar for us here doesn't make any sense, because for us it's getting devalued, right? We are getting less buying power when we go into the supermarkets, or even when you go into the dollar store, $1.25 store.
I heard that joke.
So if you think about it, the lira is really getting beat up, because if you compound those two, you're getting a lot extra.
Yeah, I guess that brought up that point where I was like, we just really need to zoom out. And I was talking about how, when the market is down like this, for us is a great time. Like I spent some of this time today learning about this and figuring out how to download this wallet. And I'm not the technical one in the family. Charlie does a lot of the technical stuff. So he was helping me when I needed help, but I got excited. I now have Solana staking for 6% just by holding it on my Exodus wallet. So I use this down market. It's a great time to use that time for education. When the market's up and high and you're all excited, then it's a lot harder to make yourself pay attention and learn about new projects. So when it's down, use that time for education, learn about new things. And it's a great time to invest in yourself. And it's also a great time to be, finding those things to do things like staking and all that. So that was it was another conversation we had.
The safe staking. I love that you mentioned that, because Solana on Exodus, because Exodus happens to be a custodial wallet, and when you literally earning interest on your custodial wallet, there is no kind of safer way to do it, right? And when the market takes a little dip, you're there gathering and earning. So I definitely do think I gotta, stop during the holiday season and consolidate and start taking advantage more of those services. There is a lot of new things out there that I haven't dived into. And
it was really interesting, fun day. I also wanted to give a big shout out. This is a project built on Tron that I won, and Mom won $2,000 a few weeks ago. It took quite a while to get the funds to us. And so I wasn't really sure about it. And I was kind of jabbing them a little bit, because I have been scammed before. And so they sent me a screenshot showing the blockchain transaction, and I was able to figure it out. I did have to purchase some Tron and swap for it to be able to get it, but it was well worth it. And that is actually what then I swapped for my Solana and bought my Melania NFTs. So made me a very happy girl today. But then this led us down this rabbit hole of
just a Tron and Tron. Well, what's going on is, it's in the news that Justin Sun has resigned as the CEO as the Tron Foundation, and the Tron Foundation is planning to be dissolved in 2022. So, and in addition to that, he has resigned because he is going to become an ambassador for Grenada's, which is basically a small island in the Caribbean. ambassador representative of World Trade Organization. So he's going to be the, representative for Grenada in the World Trade Organization. But, it's a big title.
I think it's really interesting. And I made the comment, this could be really great for crypto if we see more people that are crypto friendly or moving into positions. If the world is changing, which I believe the world is changing for good, and the good guys are winning, and we're having people move into positions, like if we see more of this, gives me hope, for a bright future.
And we wonder also which direction is the Trump Foundation gonna go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the network itself, because the foundation is gonna dissolve. So it's just to see if that's gonna be a good thing or not a good thing, usually, just like Lisa mentioned on our last talk, is that, this could be a good thing for decentralization, and the project may even take off, be better without the foundation behind it, and be more decentralized and organic, or maybe not. Maybe we'll lose a little traction, because I remember that there was a lot of just Tron, lovers there, I would say. Tron has an interesting community.
Yes. And hey, DJO, in the chat, will you please email me litecoinlisa2@gmail.com with your address so I can mail you your copper that you won from Satoshi Sean. I still have it. Yeah, it's really exciting. I think there's a lot of great things moving in this world, and I'm excited to see the NFTs be so validated. I remember people calling them, silly and not understanding the value of them, but they're not only a picture of something, they certify or validate things. So it's really exciting to see that.
And that allows you to also store it properly, and in a way be able to resell that item in the future too. And when you do resell, maybe within that smart contract of Melania, maybe the commission that can be helping this could be perpetual, like it's not something that it happens only once. You could write in a smart contract that every time you resell that NFT and that gets resold and resold and resold, the wallet in the foster care could receive some funding, it's like
organization, or go to help this fund, or
that programmability behind gives you so many properties. And I think like the art and the audio, and this is just a fun experiment of what could be in the future. I think we're gonna get more and more creative, although I love what we're getting right now, but I just think that things will take a new realm.
Definitely. Well, I know that we were late getting started. I apologize. But I know that Santa is, you have an appointment with Santa, so I don't want to keep you too late.
No, but maybe if there is anything else you want to cover real quick, we can.
I always want to talk about Litecoin. That's our people. I was really excited to see it listed by Coin of the Day, by Social Activity the other day on December 19th. Maybe we can mention that. Were there any other projects that kind of popped out to you?
Well, I can do a super quick sum up of what we were going to talk in more detail, but just let people know that El Salvador bought the dip again. South Park is getting into NFTs. They're starting to talk and have fun with it. We have the Olympic Committee who is telling the athletes, saying, hey, don't use the digital yuan. This thing have security issues. We don't want to be surveilled. If you're concerned about your privacy, make sure you don't get on it. And I think it's a great advice. What else? Shiba supposedly gonna have a layer 2 scaling solution coming up. And Litecoin is the third most used blockchain in the world, folks. It's like it's still over there. People are using like there is no tomorrow. Imagine when we already have the smart contract capability on Omni. People can actually launch, just like you can launch a token on Ethereum, you can actually launch a token on Litecoin. So imagine the versatility of that, because you could launch a token that is super inexpensive to transact and has, scalability solutions already with Lightning implemented and all that good stuff. Which is like really thinking of the future, because it's really not needed. Lightning is needed on Bitcoin, but not needed on Litecoin, even though it works on Litecoin. And what else was I going to say? I think that sums it all up, I guess. I'm sure you have stuff to add.
No, I think that's it. We were so busy this weekend connecting with everybody at the meetup, and so I wasn't really like in the news. I am going to do a special stream tonight for my Patreon on the church visit that President Trump was at last night. I decoded the whole thing, and it's really, really super interesting. I'm not sure if public's going to be feeling up to it or not, but that'll be on Patreon tonight. Depending on how hungry my husband is, what time it'll be, but I'll put that out there, and hopefully you guys can join me for that as well. So it's $5 right now till the end of the year to join my Patreon. We are looking at upping that after the end of the year. So get in there now so that you get that great deal. I post lots of information as I come across it, and that kind of stuff. And we also have special events when we do meetups that are available invite only to Patreon. So I'd love to see you guys there for that as well. So Michelle, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. We'll probably get together on Monday, I guess. Christmas is on the weekend, but if you get too busy, let me know. If I don't see you guys, happy holidays and a wonderful New Year. But I hope to catch you right after Christmas and before the New Year. So
that would be wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Happy holiday.
For you too. Bye, honey. Have a great one.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from Calyx Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from Calyx Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calyxsolutions.io.